MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Yankees. Interleague Baseball comes your way next. Jordan Montgomery will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Acuna digs in now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Just gets a piece of it, strike one.
First pitch, 105.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Smoked on the ground left side. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Batting second, the third baseman.
Here's Howie Kendrick. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. First pitch of the at-bat. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. First at bat for him here, and he enters play 7th in the National League in round trippers. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Mike Foltynewicz, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Stepping in, Logan Davidson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Ball even at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
This one's down to third. Gloved by Kendrick. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Batting second.
So one away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Bodie, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft. This is hit high and deep out to left. Benintendi heads back on it, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossom.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Batting fourth, the second baseman.
Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bodie at second with 2 down. Called strike 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1. Still no score. Now batting, Trey Mancini, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. 1-0 the count. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Hicks is under it. 1 out.
That is it. The second baseman, Foltynewicz.
Now here's the pitch.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
That is it. The left fielder, Andrew.
At the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
1-1 the count now. And the pitch.
He's in complete command of his 2-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the break. Next for New York, Luke Voigt. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and that one is gone.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, number 29.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 13 home runs and 34 driven in. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Giancarlo Stanton comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton. Bouncer to the left side. Albies brings it in. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Gary Sanchez.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The catcher, Shea Langoliers.
Now at the plate, Shea Langoliers, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's the second out.
Batting 9, the shortstop.
Stepping up now, Dansby Swanson. First pitch coming. Here it is. On the ground to second for Torres. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Braves retired on just 4 pitches. They're down 1-0. Bottom of the third now. Stepping in, Aaron Hicks. Here comes the first pitch.
Aaron.
The bouncer to the left side. Kendrick has it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Striding in once again, Logan Davidson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt to first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. That misses. 2-0.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
3-0 now. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he gets the call there. 3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
He's probably frustrated with himself now after swinging at what should have been ball 4. Time for a deep breath.
Good battle. Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. There's ball 4. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
0-1. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
Slider laid off for a ball.
1-1.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Ball, that's in.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through. A base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
And they will get he's in there. A very close play at first. Digging in for his second at bat, Luke Voigt. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
Nope.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-1. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And another foul ball. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Now batting, number 29.
Digging in to try it again. Gio Urshela looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. He's set. The 0-1. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Outside, 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base and the inning is over. The Yankees forced to settle for 1. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Yankees. And here's Ronald Acuna. Junior now back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game. Advantage
count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Hicks is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, third base.
Stepping in for the Braves, Howie Kendrick. He flew out in his last at-bat. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike 1. Kendrick, 37 years old, manning the hot corner down at third in today's game, although he's primarily considered a second baseman.
You know, this is an interesting one. I'd be interested in two things here. A, is he still using the glove that he uses at second base? And B, does he have enough arm strength to go over to third base? Because until you go backhand on that left side of the infield and turn and burn and throw to first, you have no idea the difference in arm strength that it takes to man that position as opposed to second.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. And that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. Swing and a line drive, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. And that's the third out. Braves are set down 1. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
A ball and 2 strikes now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he misses low with it. 2-0. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron. Hick.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right there for strike 1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Sanchez rounds third and is digging for the plate. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And it's quickly 0-2. Liner towards second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. John Means answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
John Means.
At the plate, David Bodie. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Means is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We played 4 full. The Yankees. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Hey, D-Row, it's about time they finally break through. We're into the 5th inning, and that's just their first hit of this game.
Yeah, Danny, it's been a pitcher's delight out there, but I'm an offensive guy. I want to see some balls moved into the gap. First knock. Hopefully this is the start of many.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Benintendi doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side, but that's the book on him at this point in his career.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit sharply on the ground. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Judge. He singled his last time up. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
A ball and a strike.
We got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. It's a curveball taken low for a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Scorched to third. There to get it is Kendrick. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, the second baseman,
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ready once again, Luke Voigt. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1 and 2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 go the Bombers, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Shea Langoliers will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Another 0-2 home. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
The 1-2. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Torres takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ronald Acuna. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get out.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. In now is the Yankees DH, Gio Urshela. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Number 29.
First pitch of the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hard ground ball to third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. This ball will be chopped foul. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Got him.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Gary Sanchez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one?
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. The second for 1. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Howie Kendrick 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
To the plate now, Freddie Freeman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another. Why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
2-0 now. From the stretch. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. He's got it one away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Trey.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Trey Mancini. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward right center. And Hicks will settle under this one for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
Digging in once again, Ozzie Albies. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. Judge will get there, and he puts it away to retire the last half of the 7th here. So digging in now, Aaron Hicks. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Here comes the 1-2 to Hicks. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Logan Davidson. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Sent on the ground out to second. Albies picks it up, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the third
Ready
baseman,
for another chance? David Bodie, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. Ball 1.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Count even now at 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. ready to begin. Travis d'Arnaud is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 19, Travis d'Arnaud.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here's the 0-2. On a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Skied into straightaway right. Judge is there, 2 down. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. Here's the first pitch to him. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
So coming to the plate, Ronald Acuna, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to Johan Camargo will stay in the ball game, taking over the catching duties. Behind the plate, Ender Inciarte is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
d'Arnaud, a defensive change for the Braves.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Aaron Judge is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order and against the middle of the order, too.
Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead it 4-0. Digging in now, Howie Kendrick. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1-2-3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this will get all the way out to the 399 sign in Death Valley. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day, you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get right back into this thing.
Into the box now, Freddie Freeman as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Stanton comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. So here's Trey Mancini. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down the third baseline. On the first, and that means the Braves are now down to their final out. So up steps Ozzie Albies. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Shot towards second, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
4-0 to score this afternoon. So the Bronx Bombers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jordan Montgomery earned his 9th win of the year. Mike Foltynewicz couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.